Hello Taurus, welcome to your April general reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. So we're entering into the Aries season. So what I thought I would do here is do a general reading for the overall Aries season for you Taurus and what that means. I've pulled a couple of cards. Firstly, I've pulled from the crystal Mandala the card of the Inner Queen. And I like that for you Taurus. It's an energy here of choosing to live life according to a moral code of compassion rather than one of harsh judgment against yourself or another. It's judgment replaced by empathy for yourself and others. I do feel either you or someone around you has had some unresolved pain or suffering that has been unconsciously acted upon. There is a feeling here of moving away from that or removing yourself from some drama. Now, it's not that you're not sympathetic if this is another person. You are moved by this, but you don't want to take on the suffering of this person as your own because you don't want to be drained. I get that life will become easier for you if you disengage from this person's acting out. The energy that I feel about this is about judging yourself or another, becoming enmeshed in their pain, and getting tired as a result, perhaps even angry or afraid. If you're feeling used here, Taurus, taken advantage of, exploited, then this card of the Inner Queen tells you that you don't have to be a part of that. You can be above this. There's a feeling here of summoning your compassion for yourself and all others involved in this situation and giving yourself permission to disengage from the drama, to step back, to take care of your own needs first. Then you can respond rather than react to what is happening around you or within you, if this is you, Taurus. So it's kind of like the energy of the being on the airplane and being told by the flight attendant there that you need to attend to your own mask first before you assist others. It's that kind of energy. So here in Aries season, Taurus, it's about looking after yourself before looking after the needs of others and showing compassion for yourself and others, not being too harshly judgmental or critical, especially if someone is acting out in a way as you know it has to do with their inner suffering and it's not really anything to do with you here, Taurus. Now, when it comes to the Ganesha cards, what you came up with here was the card of spiritual practice. So getting in touch with your spirituality here will help you through this difficult time. It will help ground you. And it may even trigger observations that lead to life-changing breakthroughs and ideas. So whatever spirituality means to you, it's about maintaining that connection through a committed practice. Ganesha here is asking you to reflect on the benefits that may be gained by following a specific daily routine for your spirituality. Could be prayer, meditation, even exercise that connects body, mind and spirit, such as yoga or Tai Chi. So here there are many tools and techniques that you can use throughout your day to preserve or regain tranquility. Even simply breathing exercises can restore a spiritual connection. It's about finding what works for you and dedicate some time to that practice each day, because I think that there's it may be you, Taurus, it may be someone around you here who is acting out, and it's acting out in a pain. A little bit of difficult energy, but we'll see where this goes here, Taurus. I've already meditated on your cards, so let's get started. What is the message here for Taurus? What does Taurus need to hear? What are the messages for Taurus with this reading? What does message What are the messages Taurus needs to hear? What does Taurus need to hear? Okay. Let's have a look at the past, present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you, your hopes and fears, the outcome, and what this reading is about. Okay, so Taurus, let's take a look at your overall energy here. Justice, okay, fairness, keeping things balanced. I feel that for you here, it's a lot of your energy has gone towards maintaining the balance of everyone around you, including yourself, and it may have become a little bit too much. You're trying to be fair, you're trying to show compassion to people who are perhaps trying your patience. They may even be taking advantage of you in some way, or you feel somehow abused or exploited by these people or this individual. But nevertheless, you've tried to be fair, you've tried to show compassion to these people. And for you, when you've made choices, decisions, going about your day-to-day activities, you've taken into account not only your own needs, but the needs of others as well. Let's have a look in the past. We've got the card of temptation. In traditional tarot, of course, it is the devil card. Now, it's in the reverse, but what I get around this is about being tempted into someone else's drama, being drawn into their drama. But I feel in the recent past you've come to the conclusion that you just, although you feel sympathy for this individual, you feel, you know what's going on beneath the surface is that they're suffering some very deep pain. For your own sake, you can't be drawn in. You can't be part of a codependent kind of energy around this individual where they're relying on you too much as their support system. So it's towing that fine line between wanting to be fair, wanting to be supportive, not making things worse for you or for this other person or these other people, but still there's a sense of independence around this, needing to keep things a little bit at arm's length here and stay detached from this in a healthy way. Now, in your present energy, you have the Star. Now, I love this because it means to me that you are starting to look at things in a very hopeful way. Things are becoming lighter. Things are becoming better for you. Improving conditions. There seems to be that light at the end of the tunnel. For a long time you have been in a situation where there has been a tie here to someone who has been acting out in an unhealthy way, Taurus. Now, in the near future, you do have the card of patience. In traditional tarot, it's temperance. It is in reverse. So there may, again, be someone who, I don't feel it's you, Taurus, but it could be. This could resonate the opposite way around. If you're cross-watching, you could be dealing with a Taurus who is acting out against you. But whoever this person is, they seem to be taking things to extremes. A lot of conflict, drama, bringing the drama to you, unconsciously bringing drama to their own lives as well. And it's only because they're in pain. It's only because there's something that they're having difficulty difficulty dealing with here, Taurus. You can see it. This other person may or may not be aware of the extent of how they act out their inner conflict, but it seems to be a lot of projection of their own inner demons here onto you, Taurus. So here, you know, the thing is, this is going to really try your patience. And I feel for you, in order to not get to that place of anger where this person pushes your buttons, this is where spiritual practice comes in. This is where whatever gives you comfort, it could be meditation, it could be just taking a walk in the park, maybe listening to some nice music here that is something here that really calms you. And whatever that means to you is going to be important, because this person seems to be, once again, bringing the conflict to you, Taurus. Advice, or your best path to follow, is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So if this is all about someone that you feel is taking advantage of you in some way, where you feel like you're giving them all of your support, but they're not doing enough to help themselves, here it's about easing off. Maybe not giving this person as much of your support as you normally do here, Taurus. Now, it's not for trying to be hurtful or anything like that. It's more for your own sake, and also for the good of this other person too, because if they have come to rely on you a bit too much for their own well-being to help them through this, then I feel that easing that off, making them do a little bit more of the work here, is going to be better for both of you. Now, around you, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's a time of assessment. The thing is, you've already put in a lot of work in whatever this is. It could be a love relationship, could be a family member. You've supported them, you've helped them, you've already put in a lot of energy, time and effort towards this person, making them see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, helping them through this. So here it's an energy of stepping back and taking a look at your results, how far you've come. Has there been any progress? I feel like there has. You're starting to see some glimpses here of a better future around this person. But nevertheless, I still feel like for you, it may be best just to take this sabbatical, take a step back from this and see how things pan out before you put too much more effort into this. Now, as your hopes and fears, you have the Messenger of Water, or the Knight of Cups. So you do want to come forward with love, with compassion, with support. I feel like you have a lot of care for this individual, whether it's a lover or a family member. You want to show your support, but you also, at the same time, need to show love and support and care for yourself as well, because I feel like you've put the needs of others before the needs of yourself. Now, the outcome here is the Empress. And Taurus, I mean, that couldn't get any better, honestly. Because the Empress is all about you taking care of you, doing what is best for you, before you even worry about someone else. Taking time for you, even if it's just a long bath, maybe something like even an indulgence, like a spa day, something that's just for you, away from whatever this drama is. I feel it's going to do the world of good. You know, if you're better, or you don't, I get this energy around you of you don't have to be engaged with whatever this drama is. It's up to this other person to sort it out, whoever you're dealing with. Now, you can show the way, you can guide them by example. You're someone who is looking at the situation from a balanced perspective. You want to do what's right. But I think that the main message here that I'm getting is that the best thing that you can do is honor yourself. Take care of your own needs, your own desires, and lead by example. Don't go down to this person's level of getting involved in any kind of drama or things that you just don't have a need for in your life. Not getting too enmeshed in someone else's pain or suffering here, Taurus. A little bit of detachment, I feel. You've already put in a lot of the work here. I think now it's time for you to just take a step back and wait for this other person to do their part. You've done enough. Now, the thing that will be hard for you is that you do love and care for this individual. So you want to show them your love and support and compassion. So for you, it's going to be difficult to take that step back. But I feel very strongly that it's needed for yourself in order for you to feel healthy and strong and vital, beautiful again, to get back that sense of abundance and vitality to you so that you feel good. Let's take a look. I want to get a few more cards on that Empress. What is that Empress card? We have the Nine of Water, or the Nine of Cups. So this is good. This is going to be contentment. For you, it's about looking at your own wishes. What do you want? What do you want, Taurus? Let's get another card. What is the outcome here? We also have the Eight of Water, or the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now here it speaks about it's not time to leave this behind. So I'm not talking about walking away from something here, or a family member or a lover that's troubled. No, it's about working through it. But working through it by not spending all of your effort towards this individual. It's more just about you leading the way, you showing this person the way of how to overcome I get some inner pain and suffering, whatever this person is going through. They seem to be bringing it out on the surface, and somehow you seem to be the one here that may be the emotional punching bag here. But it's the actual problem that they have is nothing to do with you, Taurus. It's something that they're struggling with. So it's not anything that you can really do, nothing that you can do to change this, other than make sure you take care of yourself and lead by example. Let's get one more card here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that practical new start, laying that solid foundation for the future. So here it's about an opportunity. I feel by you taking care of yourself and showing this person that you value yourself, that you matter, that how you feel about yourself. What I get here, Taurus, is that how you feel about yourself, which I feel like you're in a good place. How you feel, your strength, your confidence, your compassion, By you being you and what you do and how you interact with others and how you interact with this individual will point the way to this new beginning for not only you but for this other person as well. I have an opportunity here that looks good for the long term. A very strong opportunity for the future. So it's not time to walk away from this. Even though this individual may be trying your patience, I get that. If they do, don't engage. Walk away, because it's not about you. Whatever their anger is that's coming out on the surface is nothing to do with you. So you don't have to stand there and take it from this person. You can walk away here. Make sure you make time to engage in spiritual practice, whatever that means. Doesn't have to mean religion or spirituality. It could just mean walking in amongst nature or listening to some nice music. For you, it's all about embracing your inner queen and nurturing your inner queen. Not getting involved in this person's drama. The thing is that you do love and care for this individual. You know what they're going through. So you know it's not about you. And that's why it's hard for you to withdraw, to take this back a bit. But I feel that all you really need to do here, Taurus, is just take care of yourself while showing this person compassion, but compassion without getting involved in their drama. So let's have a look. I want to get a message from the wisdom of the Buddha for this reading. If you're interested in the love and relationships readings here, Taurus, don't forget I have those up on my channel for April as well. Those are the in-depth readings. Let's see, what is the message for Taurus? What is the message here for Taurus? What is the message here for Taurus? What does Taurus need to hear? Okay. First, let's have a look at the exterior of this card, because it's quite a beautiful card. I love that koi fish there. The message around this is loving kindness aloft. May all beings have happy minds. The message behind this is, the Buddha said, if a man foolishly does me wrong, I will return to him the protection of my ungrudging love. The more evil comes from him, the more good shall go from me. The fragrance of goodness always comes to me, and the harmful air of evil goes to him. So very much an energy here of a wicked man who reproaches a virtuous one is like one who looks up and spits at heaven. The spit soils not the heaven, but comes back and defiles himself. An evildoer is like one who flings dust at another when the wind is contrary. The dust returns to him who threw it. The virtuous man cannot be hurt, and the misery that the other intends to inflict comes back on himself. Like the ocean tide which moves in motion with the moon, every action has a consequential reaction. If you choose to maintain a positive mind and treat others with unrelenting positivity, devoid of intention or expected result, such positivity will encompass your life. So again, killing them with kindness. So if this person is acting out their own inner conflict towards you, using you as an emotional punching bag, taking advantage of your love for them, taking advantage of your kindness or your support, your encouragement, step back, disengage. You don't have to put any more effort into this. It's now up to them. It's now up to you. Your main focus here is about nurturing yourself, taking care of your own health, your own needs, getting yourself back to a place here of feeling good, feeling like you are the star. I feel like you are someone here who is that guiding light, that shining light. And you can be for this person, but it doesn't have to be your sole focus. It really doesn't. And anything that this person does here that has nothing to do with you, it's about their inner selves, their inner pain, their inner suffering that comes out towards you. It's like you have your deflectors up. You've got your flak jacket on and you're not taking it. But it doesn't mean that you're stooping to their level and engaging in the conflict or drama. No. It's walking away from that, maintaining your spirituality here, maintaining your strength, being that empress or emperor if you're a male here, and not engaging in something that you don't have to be a part of. You love this person, but there are aspects of them that at times you have to walk away from for the good of yourself, your own health. So not engaging. And I feel like you're going to be happier for it. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus, and wish you all the best. Don't forget, if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. That email is in the box below. And if you're interested in the in-depth love and relationships readings, I have them up already on my YouTube channel. So please check out the rest of my channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for the love readings. Bye for now, Taurus. Wishing you all the best with this for Aries season. It's all about you. It's all about nurturing yourself and not getting involved in somebody else's pain and suffering. Bye for now, Taurus.